I'm Judy Hepfer from the First Unitarian Church of Honolulu. We're here at the gallery on the Pali, and we're very happy to have Lynne Boyer here with her beautiful artwork.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Lynne Boyer. I'm the artist that's doing the art show called Opposites at Gallery on the Pali. It's a collection of my works from when I go to Hungary 2 months of the year. There's a lot of my Hungarian scenes, and then the other half is my Hawaii scenes because I live here most of the year. It's a collection of both places, which are opposite with the city life versus the island life. So, welcome to my show.
Oh, hi, I'm Marge Boyer. I'm Lynne's mom, and we're so proud of Lynne, and we're happy to be here at her gallery opening on the Pali.
And I'm her dad, and ditto.
Welcome, everyone, to the gallery on the Pali. We're part of the First Unitarian Church of Honolulu, and we're very happy to present our current artist, Lynne Boyer, who's got a wonderful array of work, and she would like to tell you a little bit about it.
All right, thanks everybody for coming. This means a lot to me. I'm overwhelmed with the attendance and seeing all these faces. This represents a collection of my works. I think it's like over the past 2 to 3 years. I go to Hungary, as some of you know, for 2 months out of the year. When I paint on site, I really fall in love with the place. It's making me actually fall in love with that country by being there. I don't speak the language, but it's like the language of seeing the scenes and putting the paint to the canvas. I just thought the title was so appropriate because it's such an opposite place from Hawaii over there. It's like a city, it's a huge, sprawling city. And when I first went there about 15, 20 years ago, Reika would be a better track of that, but I mean, the first time I went there, I was so overwhelmed. I was like this little kid at her side.
1995.
Yeah, right. And how to catch, I didn't know, buses, metros, subways, this huge city with people everywhere, and I didn't know my right from left, how to get anywhere. So she really took care of me back in those days and taught me the ropes, and over the years I've come to fall in love with and learn all how to catch. I have a friend here, Beverly FedEx, who's a fellow artist too, who travels a lot. Probably knows the same feeling by traveling a lot and learning going to a culture that's so different. And being a painter, you kind of meet people that way because I'm on the street painting, and people come and it makes people happy to see an artist out there painting, and they go, "Where are you from?" I go, "Hawaii," and they drop their jaws because they're like, "Hawaii?" They don't even guess. They think I'm local, right? Because I say it, but then I go like this, "Nem betse like maduru," which means sorry, I don't speak Hungarian, and then I say it so well, I'm told that they don't believe that I don't speak Hungarian. So they keep trying to talk to me, and part of being out there painting, you just need some time on your own to paint and concentrate. But anyway, I've learned how to talk and paint. To me, the best part of painting out is when I do a painting and it comes out of my, it just happens, and it's not a struggle. A lot of times as an artist, you really struggle to get everything just right, the tones, the values, and the composition. And when I'm on, and I've been painting a lot of days in a row, I get this just a flow happen. So some of the paintings that has happened with, or I would say this church piece over here, the little temple, the lighting and the composition, everything just happened. The tonal values of it, just did that really quick.
Wow.
And it came out like that, and I really like that one. For the other one would be out where you walk in. This is one of those days when I felt really I was on, and it just happened. It's part of my surfing background also, that I'm out there in nature and I'm trying to, I don't know, it's just the same kind of a feeling. It's almost like I'm like surfing a wave when I'm on a good painting. As far as the Hawaii scenes go, I really feel good about this piece here. And this piece I really like. This wasn't a plein air piece, but it's from all the studies I've done outside. It's a little bit hard. There's certain people I know, like Mark Brown, that he's a fellow artist. He can go out and paint these huge canvases, but for me, the wind would be blowing it all over. And so this is a special piece for me. I hope you're enjoying it, and I'm really honored to have you here to see my work. And I love you all. Thanks. Does anyone have any questions?
Talk about this big one behind you.
Yes. Oh, but to actually paint a piece like this, I did this from a little photo this big that I took about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. And I used a loop and I looked through it. This is when I just, I can paint from photos or reality. It doesn't matter. So I did that basically from a little teeny photo that I took on the bridge. It would be hard to set up a big canvas on the bridge. That's one of the main bridges that goes across the Danube.
I see.
So that's the view you get when you walk across that bridge. Anyway, it goes over here to the castle, but they all get in their bathing suits and swim in the lake, and it's fun. It's beautiful, and it's surrounded by great vineyards.
Not surfing, but you
Painting.
said that some of the paintings that you liked
Oh,
you were in
okay.
a moment.
One I showed you, and these others, certain street scenes that you see, like that one, that's in the castle. That one up there behind is actually in the castle, which you see right here. And people live in the castle, so that's a neighborhood within the castle. The colors in Hungary too, they're so much different than Hawaii. Hawaii has a lot of greens, blues, and yellows, and Hungary has every color. I mean, there's so much more color there, so that's another reason I love painting there. Because I succeeded.
Yeah, some of these in the print.
But by plein air, then it means that you start outside, but then perhaps finish it inside, or?
Yeah. Most of my later works are all plein air, and I'll finish them in the studio later, but the basic foundation of the painting is laid out on site. And then I'll touch it up in the studio from the photos I took. Anyone else here? Just have fun. And thank you.
Everybody make sure to sign Lynn's guest. That's just right outside the door.
The little one.
The little one, the front. If you could please sign it.
Before you leave. Hi, I'm Lynne Boyer. Thank you for coming to the show. It was a wonderful event. I would particularly like to thank my partner, Reka, and my mom and dad, Marge and Carl, and the folks here at the gallery on the Pali, David, Joan, and Judy. If you want to see more of my work, you could go online to www.lynneboyer.com. I have my scenes of Hungary and Hawaii and a whole collection of my works online, so feel free to go browse on my website. Thanks again for coming. Aloha.